Right. Hello there, and welcome to a exciting video. It's Rising Sun Previews, and I'm here with Dr. Steelhammer.
Hello.
And we're just gonna be it's day 4 previews. I've been a little lazy. I haven't got anything out here, but we have access to the playtest server for Dominion.games, and so we're going to. You may have seen some videos from some other people with the previews. We're just going to play a few games with the already previewed cards. We're not going to break them up by day. We're just kind of throwing everything in at once. So we got a mix of things. We won't talk about maybe we'll just talk about stuff as they come up, because otherwise there's quite a few. I guess we can cover prophecies briefly, or ought to. So Rising Sun has a new landscape called a prophecy, which is tied to a card that has the omen type. And basically it's a countdown. It starts with 5 in a 2-player game. The numbers are different for different numbers of players. I don't know what they are. But every time you play an omen card, it lowers the counter by 1. And so after 5 plays of Poet on this kingdom, Rapid Expansion is going to activate, which is that whenever you gain an action or treasure, you set it aside and play it at the start of your next turn. So cards will suddenly not go into your deck when you gain them, but rather be sort of summoned for the next turn. And then the other new cards are Goldmine. I guess we could just go through it all. Why not? Goldmine, which has a cantrip plus buy. You may gain a gold and get 4 debt. So there's a new way of gaining debt now besides buying cards or besides capital, which is that when you play cards, they can give you debt. Along with that, there's a change to the debt rule that allows you to pay off debt at any time. There's Change, which is another card that can give you debt when you play it. It's a remodel variant where you have to pay the increase in cost in debt. And then the other new mechanic are shadow cards. Today we have Ninja. This game we have Ninja, which is a militia / moat, because shadow cards can be played from your deck as if they're in your hand. When we can't see the back of the card. I don't think there's any way to see the back of the card actually on this client. The back of the card says when it has basically a stash rule. So when you shuffle it, you can stick them in the bottom of your deck. You can always see where they are in your deck, and then you can play them from your deck. So they're all effectively, if you play them that way, you can also play them normally, but if you play them with a shadow mechanic, you essentially get like a +1 card effect because you don't have to draw them into your hand to play them. So Ninja is similar to a moat in that effect. And then we have Continue, which has a debt cost event with a workshop effect plus a Villa Cavalry trick. So got a lot going on there. Can't gain attacks with it. Like we can't gain the ninja and attack just right off the bat. To try and cool it down a little bit.
Oh, that's interesting. Are there any attacks that would really be annoying with this?
I think militia would be pretty annoying. Siren, I don't know if Siren gets away. Probably Siren doesn't work, even if if it could do it. And I guess Siren you would lose track of it before you would try to play it.
What about Rapid Expansion?
I think Rapid Expansion it'll work. So once we activate it, yeah, the sirens you'll be able to get around it. All right. Well, I unfortunately have the 5-2, which is a little worse here. So I don't get to take the lookout off rip, but
you could play the Dark Ages preview like a rogue.
I guess I should have I guess maybe I should have thought about continuing on my second hand just to get the Lookout played and maybe just be eating debt now. Having said that, I have a bunch of money. I guess I will just do it now. So one thing you'll note about Ninja is you get to play it a lot. Because especially with something like Lookout here, we're going to move through the shuffles very quickly. And so I'm going to be able to play it turn 3, 4, 5. Don't know about 6, but pretty good chance. And it's going to become a little maybe annoying in that respect. But it hits pretty hard. I miss my Lookout. I don't know how we kind of get payload here. I guess you can get a gold mine and live in debt for a little while. It's interesting.
Did you talk about gold mine in the beginning?
I did.
What it does? Okay.
So gold mine will give us golds, which maybe we can use with change to get whatever. Get a bunch of different things.
If you're like me, you need to glance at the bottom left a couple times to understand that there are cards now that you need to play, even though they're not in your hand.
Yeah, it can be easy if you don't have the muscle memory for hitting the shadows. It can be easy to whiff on them. So we're really just gonna be kind of suffering under the Ninja for a while until people can get, I guess, Poets or Heralds activated to a point of drawing a little bit. We have to figure out a way to get moving somewhere.
Yeah.
How to do that is unclear to me.
It's probably hard to anticipate like how often one can play Ninja in such a kingdom. I guess by now we saw how often it does happen. But to me, that has been a bit unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
Herald is also kind of funny with the cards at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
If you need an action.
Oof, this is bad. Mm-hmm.
When is the last time we didn't play Ninja?
It's been a while. Anything about the Siren?
Yeah.
I may miss
And
here.
I got a second lookout because I needed to continue in turn 3, so found some use for it. So does Herald top deck itself now?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but let's don't.
Da, 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 da. So this is an interesting. I'm gonna not take the gold yet, but only because I already have the. I should probably get a siren. I probably should have got a siren a long time ago. I kind of forgot about it.
So now that I didn't play Ninja, I have the annoying side effect of having it in hand. Which usually you
Right,
should
yeah, your
probably avoid.
siren's gonna. Maybe I can get away with not playing a siren.
Can I actually undo my discard, I think. For that reason, I should discard it here.
Yeah, that makes sense. How to do this? Gotta give me 3 that. Alright, let's. Oh, it has to be more. Right. So I was gonna trash a silver and a siren, but you can't do that. You also can't like trash the golds into 5s or 4s or whatever, which I was kind of imagining. The change only goes up. Strictly up. Just sort of an interesting.
Kind of new, I guess. Some are exactly 2 up or something, but. Ooh, neat.
Got a nice continue there because of the way my deck was. A lot of money.
Okay, yeah. But. Yeah. So I'm thinking about a continue here. Don't know if they're. Okay. Let me go back to playing my treasures. It doesn't exactly work how I would like it to work. Let's do it like that. Of course, change doesn't do a fun
I guess
thing.
here I'll just herald my ninja. So let's take this. This is just a pay off debt turn, I suppose. Don't really have a lot else to do. Could buy a beggar just to have a, well, I don't want to play it by accident. Maybe buy an estate just to have a little something for change. To turn a 3 into. Probably bad. This is kind of rough.
Yeah.
If there weren't the herald risk, the beggar would be pretty good. Would have been pretty good to take. But
Yeah, the Herald would be kind of funny to.
this first game is it's gonna take us 7 hours to get through the prophecies.
Oh yeah. Also, there's no justice for rapid expansion. It seems like this game.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna get to have read it. I think there probably was a window where Poet was okay, but now it's hard with all the heralds.
Yeah.
And maybe it's something once the heralds are gone we go back to. I can believe that, but okay. I wonder if I should do it this way.
The silent makes
3.
the attack much less annoying. Or ninja attack, rather. Uh, s- I should not have gained a gold.
Yeah, there's sort of some tension here between the change and the gold mine for sure. Maybe just some ordering things more than anything, but
Yeah, ordering and remembering things, mainly for me.
but sometimes you're forced. I mean, it's a Herald deck, so the ordering can get just mucked up without anybody doing anything.
So hmm. Are we really going back to the poets? Don't have that many cards in deck at the moment, so I guess I will start with a Hurricaneer.
Okay. Now I have a village issue. I should have discarded
What's interesting, I get to see in a log. I get to see that you draw the ninja with Herald as a
because it's visible.
else. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have discarded some actions to the ninja. That was stupid of me. All right, so I have a terminal problem. Do I have enough to make this work? I wonder how good the ninjas are even going forward. Just going way in debt. way in debt.
Oh, you got to play the rogue. That's
Yeah, so the continue, I think you maybe should have done a continued rogue last time, but or not continued rogue, but bought rogue and then continued the herald, and you could have got the split. But
yeah, that sounds right. So now
continue is interesting because it's really like a couple. It's like +2 action in some sense.
it is a lot, yeah.
How do we do this? It's gonna be in debt for forever. Where are we sitting on the 3 piles? Oh, you have a lot of curses.
Yeah, I'm in trouble with some play order issues on this part of the table or this end. I also don't know if you explicitly mentioned debt rule change at the beginning.
I mentioned it in passing.
Yeah.
So debt you can pay off at any time now, which matters for cards like Change. Or if you have money, you can use it to pay down your debt before you play Change, because its effect depends on whether you have debt or not. It also matters for things like there's some Souk Poorhouse interactions, and they're also just black market is sort of the most obvious one. But yeah, because you can get the money. You can get the money from them and then pay it off before you lose the money.
Oh.
Like Poorhouse, like if you're in debt, you can play Poorhouse with a handful of treasures and still pay off 4 debt and then lose $4, but you can't go below 0. So
I did not realize that.
But it's still Poorhouse and it's still terminal and it, whatever. But it's the same with Souk, and of course Souk is an even bigger number to start from. And do I want to gain more of these or just live where I'm at? What am I at? 1 2 3 4 5 11. I can buy a 6. That's kind of okay. Oh no, I have more money than that. What did I count wrong? Oh, I forgot the change. That makes sense. All right. I don't know if it makes sense, but that's what happened.
I mean, it happened to me a couple times, so.
I sort of think the rogues are probably better gold gainers here than the gold mines. You don't have to eat the debt if you're doing change shenanigans.
Yeah. I can see that. Oh, continuous once per turn.
I'm about to whiff on every herald. No, okay. It's probably wrong. I don't think I played this correctly at all.
So now, what happens with continue and rapid expansion? Does it get sad?
I don't know that you can play it once it's been set aside.
Yeah, I also don't think so.
I've really blundered on the Herald. Well, some of it was just an unfortunate opening hand, but mostly it was a blunder. I should have played the Lookout. Whatever. Just make sure I have plenty of actions the next turn.
Oh yeah. Kind of funny, we also have prepare, but rapid expansion, of course, is the Fobo prepared also plays them. But it's of course only the newly gained ones, but
Yeah, I maybe should have prepared there, actually. I had a bunch of rogues in my hand. Whatever.
What can my rogues get? Ninja.
Look at that poet.
Poet. Beautiful. So for a change, I'm debt free. But probably not a lot I can do with that.
The rogue change pairs are kind of cute on a gold because it's it's fully break even on the debt and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so the problem I see is that you're probably just gonna win. So I'll play. Don't think I can play for a full turn. Oh, wait, so what? Ah, the ninja's also set aside. Okay. Well,
I guess the last poet cost me not much.
oh, I don't even have enough for province. Okay. Well,
No,
yeah.
16 is, it's not like I have a huge economy, and the change doesn't really provide it. I mean, I need $12, I guess. And I'm not in debt, so probably I get there.
Yeah. I will see what you can do. And I will check what happens with my when I buy a siren now. Rapid expansion first. Okay.
No.
Not that the siren will do much, but we learned something.
What will I
guess
need?
you already knew, but
it's one debt. Get 2 poets, then I only need $4 because I can continue one of them. Yeah, that's gotta be the play. I need to play rogue now, though, in case I herald the second change immediately. Which I didn't do, but and then I just, so I pay off one debt. And then can go.
continue.
Yeah.
Oh.
It wouldn't work. I mean, it would work. I would get the action. The card play wouldn't work.
Yeah, the card play would work, but the game would end with being in debt. Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna make the game screen disappear for the recording.
Oop.
And then I'm gonna go back in here and set things up again. So this time we'll go with, at least we got to see a little bit of rapid expansion.
Yeah. I mean, people can probably imagine what the full potential is when you build such a deck and gain 4 or 5 cards. Although at some points I was kind of sad here because I wanted to gain the cards immediately. But prophecies, you can't really do anything about them. They will override what you want to do.
Okay. All right. All right, let's load it up. And then who is first? I was first player, right? I'll swap it.
Yeah, it was the first player issue there. Ready to
All right. We look
panic.
we
Yeah,
look
I'm ready to panic.
clean for me to return the screen. Everything looks kosher to me, hopefully. All right, we'll bring it back. Okay, so the new cards here are Panic, which is another prophecy which changes what treasures do. They basically become one-shots with +2 buys additional. The Omen here is River Shrine, which is a nice little trasher / gainer. It gains cards workshops if you don't gain any cards in your buy phase, and it trashes 2 cards. That's pretty nice. Our shadow card this time is Alley, a little warehouse variant. Just gonna help you cycle basically every turn in the same way that Ninja might make you attack every turn. But similar to Ninja in the sense that you'll play it pretty often because it has a little bit of draw on it, so you trigger the shuffles faster. Our new event is Credit, which has I guess a little bit of overlap with Continue, except that it doesn't do the tricks. But it's basically just lets you get something while with a $2 extra charge, and you can pay the rest with debt. And then our on-play debt card is Root Cellar, which is a super lab, but it gives you 3 debt. And then our debt cost card is Daimyo, which is a cantrip throne room kind of thing, not exactly throne room, but very similar. So got a lot of nice little things to do here. We've both gone with the Vassal River Shrine opening, so we should see Panic pop up quite soon. But there is, I guess, Vassal here to give us a bunch of money. There's no plus buy here, apart from Forest Gift, so we do have colonies, so I guess it's just a kind of a try to make money and buy colonies kind of angle, if I had to guess. Using Daimyo, because otherwise there's not a lot.
Platinums don't look that attractive.
Not a lot to do, so I guess you're just platinum pro. I can see buying a platinum anyway. Okay. Just because you do have to buy colony and.
Yes, but you need to give it back.
Yeah. To get here, I can buy something or I can pass and use the River Shrine trick. They're not different at this point for me.
Yeah. I got to be in debt, so this worked out nicely for me.
Right. So yeah, gets to use a little bit of debt trickery to avoid Panic will be here any minute now. We'll really scream when it happens.
Oh yeah, true.
I'm jealous of these daimyos, I have to say.
What I'll say, daimyos. Of course, it's a great card in general, but these shadow cards at the bottom of the deck really make the early ones quite a bit more attractive.
Yeah, that's a good point. So Daimyo can play Alley basically if he whiffs on something else or just wants to play the Alley twice. The second alley play does decrease hand size, but that's not a huge deal.
Does it?
Well,
it doesn't increase hand size, but
neither does the first one. I mean, you get I
have 6 cards in hand after, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. After you play Daimyo Alley, it's not a lab. Guess it's just break even.
It's 5 break even, yeah. That's not great, but yeah.
So I'll put this into the shuffle because I'm going to trigger. Ooh, that's going to hurt me. That's rough. That's a great turn.
Okay, so I don't quite know what's in my discard. Just one. This is just one copper. Okay.
Now the coppers are
7
disappearing.
Yeah, so some virtual money here.
Yeah, and in fact, you shouldn't have trashed the 1 copper.
Which one?
The River Shrine one.
Oh, right. Then I would have 5.
I forgot when you were talking about platinum, you were saying because of panic, and I completely forgot about panic. So yeah, I think you're right. I think you probably don't want to spend your money on the platinum just to lose it immediately. This turn, not good. Not good at all, in fact. This is rough. I don't know if that's right or not. The only good thing is that your deck's so thin, your vassals kind of have a little bit of a problem, but probably the alley will fix it up for you.
Yeah.
Panic copper does make the deck tracking a little more complicated than trashing, you know, because you have to like I don't know how many coppers are in my deck now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I will buy a copper here. You get to buy them fairly freely, I suppose.
Just to keep your plus buy up. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm not 100% sure. Cause Copper is also not doing super much here when all the coppers are gone, basically. Maybe some bards. And I said we got a colony game where we have to buy things for the panic game. And not a game where you can just remodel stuff into provinces.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, sorry. I meant to do it this order. Might be nice to get a silver one time. May not want to spend the buy on a copper.
Like this?
Yeah, like this.
You didn't gain any cards during your buy phase. There's probably not much reason to play River Shrine.
Probably not happening for you this turn. I mean, you can if you want. I won't.
Yeah.
I won't stop you.
Don't spend 13 to gain a 4. Yeah, I mean, this deck composition isn't super inspiring to me. But I also don't see anything else.
Yeah. I might. Yeah, I mean, I would have done something like that. I might have done a vassal just to save the money, but it's also reasonable to do the hards. For sure.
There will probably be a learning curve on how to use Daimyo on payload cards, like how many spells you buy.
Probably I'm just sunk in any case. Yeah, Daimyo is going to be tricky.
Yeah, there should have been a vessel at some year.
If you don't hit Field's Gift, isn't your turn just over?
Yeah, the alternative was to play Will-O-Wisp 11 times.
Did you play Vassal? Did you not have Vassal?
No.
Oh. Yeah, I would have. We had already seen Field too.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, I would have. I think your Bard number is a little high, but
yeah,
you'll be fine. Unfortunately, unless we get to a weird pile out, you'll still be fine.
Yeah. I mean, there will be a turn where I forget to buy a copper, which will also be painful. So.
That's kind of annoying. Actually, don't know. Yeah, I kind of messed that up. I think I for sure messed it up. Ooh, but if I don't get... Well, I only have... Guess I can promise. Or not province, but colony.
Also, last time I should, of course, have played my early at the very beginning before playing any daimios.
Oh, yeah. That probably would have been smart.
Yep. Four. This turn I shouldn't have though.
I wonder if I didn't even think about it. I might have had River Shrine in hand when I got the last flame. I probably should have blown it up. Oh well.
So for 8.
It was a mistake.
Yeah, I will try one more alley.
Guess if nobody ever gets to 22, then we may have a bit of a dance.
Yeah, but at least for me, there's still some play order things that I can mess up. So I will be cautious.
Well, and I mean, like, I don't even know if you have the maybe you can get to 22, but
Get a gold for one turn. Don't know if this will mess me up though.
that's the question. I should have played River Shrine in the second. I kept thinking River Shrine was mandatory too. I had a Vassal reveal it and I just didn't play it. I could have just removed it from deck. I also think I was maybe worried about a Daimyo activation or something, but
So I want to play my gold. What would I get with that?
the nested
Another
Vassal Daimyo things are so confusing.
So I can get this, a copper for sure. And I like these alleys here to make my vassals do vassal things.
Yeah. Hmm. How much can I get to? Not very much.
I mean, playing this IRL sounds pretty difficult. These nested.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to track this. A lot of money.
Don't think I need to trigger this. Although double colony even safe?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Pretty safe.
It's very safe. I think it's 100% safe.
Okay. If you lie to me, I will never trust you again. Yeah, I mean, it's Colony Province and a duchy.
Which is a lot. I do not have that money. Oh, I just didn't hit any of the... I didn't hit more daimyos either. Whoops.
Well. I know it's time to... Oh, what did I do? Am I still here? I don't know what happened there.
It's nice.
Okay. I got to get all the fun. Yeah.
I mean, you know, I did a little bit.
The getting to buy daimyo and then play River Shrine the next turn was really hypeful.
Yeah. You had that one turn where you chained and your vassal daimyo and your vassal hit at the shrine. Like that was.
Yeah.
That was.
The daimyo pretty strong.
That one kind of sealed it. All right. Making Dominion disappear. We only have 4 more kingdom cards to do. But then we'll just I'll just keep cycling them.
The prophecies.
Yeah, the prophecies are the bottleneck here.
8 of them have been revealed to us. Yeah, I really like that DVX went a bit crazy with them. Like the effects being very transforming of a regular Dominion game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with that. Like Panic makes the game way different in my opinion, and the first one also did.
Yeah, we didn't get to see too much with Rapid Expansion, but the Panic thing was pretty impactful there. And the copper rebind for plus buy. So our new event this time is Practice, which has really cool art, and you may play an action card from your hand twice, so sort of a toil variant, I suppose, in some ways. The prophecy is the Kind Emperor, which is some stuff, I guess, laying down. That's what the Emperor. And at the start of your turn, when you remove the last sun, gain an action to your hand. So it's a big accelerant. Nothing too crazy here to gain. I guess maybe hirelings could be gained that you otherwise wouldn't pick up. But it can be pretty wild. You know, you're putting city quarters to your hand or king's courts or whatever. The omen this time is Rustic Village, which is a village with a little bit of cycling, and then otherwise just kind of your basic village plus a sun counter. And our shadow card is Fishmonger, which has Herbalist's effect, but of course it's coming with plus card, and you can just kind of play it at the point in your shuffle where it's most convenient. And then we have 2 cards that cost debt. Mountain Shrine, which is a nice little trasher priest-like thing, plus also an omen. And then it gets a little upgrade if there's any action cards in the trash. And then Artist is a kind of a lab menagerie whatever variant, which is non-terminal draw that depends on having single copies of cards in play. So you can't really use it until you got a little bit going on, but then maybe you can do quite a bit with it. This isn't really the order you want these, but I'm gonna go with Mountain Shrine. I think probably the ideal opening here is something that can get
5
Fisherman. Yeah, maybe a 2/5. This is okay. I mean, it kind of depends on if you'd rather have a fisherman or a fishmonger, I suppose. And I think both are quite good to open here, so it's not a big gap on the opening, I wouldn't say. We don't have any. No, we do have a little draw. The draw is maybe a bit awkward to get going, but we'll see what we can do. If you have one hireling in play, that's going to help the artist quite a bit. I'm
Does
gonna try.
practice work on hireling? Sets a +2 with one hireling.
Yeah. Yeah, you can practice hireling. Yeah, and then you'd get 2 hireling effects, and you wouldn't nerf the artist at all to do it that way. There's really not a lot. Gonna take another Mountain Shrine. This kind of is demonstrating the niceness of Fishmonger in the opening, because you can do double terminal and you just don't have to worry about collision. I suppose you can, no, you just don't have to worry about collision. Even if you sombrero the other one, you can play the Fishmonger earlier. We'll take 4. Is it time for an artist? Gonna say no. Fishmonger is also probably pretty helpful for the artist. If you have village, if you play one port, then you can, or a rustic village, then you can play the Fishmonger, then play the artist, and it's drawing quite a bit.
Yep.
Is there any advantage to unlocking the garrisons here? I don't know.
That's a difficult question.
I'm gonna try my artist now. Maybe a little early. It's a bit rough. I didn't find the other port, so this is sad. But that's the way it goes. We're gonna get this kind Emperor activated basically right now. Very shortly. So like so this is kind of interesting. So I have the Port Mountain Shrine in hand. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play the Mountain Shrine because it's gonna let me up immediately. And I'm actually gonna take Rustic Village this time because it's gonna let me play a Rustic Village, then play a Fishmonger, and then play my Artist and draw a billion cards, which is cool. I think it's cool. And then we need plus buy. We need to up the buy. I kind of like Ports and Fishmonger here. And this is, again, going to let me... Because we're going to gain Artists probably to hand from the Kind Emperor. Right now, we're buy limited as far as money goes. Maybe eventually we get a higher lane, but it's not actually clear that that's ever going to be better than just taking the Artist directly for me. We'll have to watch the turns, but...
I will do the fancy thing. I don't think is that great here, but yeah.
There's a lot of alt VP here, so it's kind of hard to green early.
I have to remove the Fishmonger from the bottom of my deck, so it's at the bottom of the next shuffle instead.
Yeah.
Because otherwise the hireling will draw it. And the third Fishmonger, too much. Possibly. Even though artists come free, they're still pretty good cards. Multiples.
So I get to do another big Artist. A 5-card Artist. Then the second Artist is only, a 4-card Artist because the Artist is counted against itself, but
sad.
It's all fine in the end.
Right.
Okay, we need to figure out money again.
I suppose money is the tricky part in this kingdom.
Yeah, I think that's probably true. Hillfort would actually be super nice.
Yes. I'm happy to split pay forwards if you invest into tents.
But getting to them is an issue. You could raid here actually. You could actually probably make enough draw here where raid is like an okay source of payload off a turn. But I don't know. I don't have silvers in my deck, so it's a little crazy.
Silver. Ooh, they're castles. Crumbling castle, next turn raid. Let's go.
I'm gonna do this because right now you don't have... You're 6 debt.
That's not funny.
So whatever happens is gonna be a little... Oh, you could have taken the small castle too.
True. I wasn't sure if I was gonna draw the artist.
Yeah. That's fair.
I need to keep up an illusion of hope. Yeah, so do I want to give you I mean, I don't want to give you the small castle, but I also don't really want to buy it. I guess this will do.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be kind of tough regardless, I think. The money gap here is going to get kind of wide, I think. I don't know.
I have more coppers left.
That is true. I do this. Okay. I found. I guess this doesn't matter. Do I want... I think I'll just keep the crumbling. As long as I have 13 here, this is fine. Take both of these.
Yeah, opulent is nice. Yeah, I don't think I can risk it here. Of course, now I'm gonna overdraw, but it is what it is.
I may trash a port or something at some point to, if that helps a lot.
Or your shrine.
Yeah, for a shrine.
Depending what you do with the castles, I might have to put my small one in there as well.
Yeah. What? Are we drawing 1, 2, 3, 4? Let's go ahead and do this. Just to be on the safer side. Probably unnecessary. I can redraw my humble. Really get that extra $1. These cost 9 on average, so I can get 2 of them. King's Castle doesn't look... You can trash your small castle to get the King's Castle.
I mean, I will do it.
do this.
Okay, so what? Yeah. 2 to 29.
I don't know where my fairgrounds are at either. I'm sure they're at 6, but one, two, three, four, five, 6. Whole bunch. All right, let's get
Yes, this is a nice fairground spot.
the. I didn't have an artist in hand, so you really were helping me a lot with the. Not that you could know, but this the small castle was. I could just gain village and do mountain shrines. That's all I could do.
Or you could also gain an artist, yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't have like cantrips. I didn't have.
Okay.
And I don't have the double hireling, you know.
You don't. Man, I wouldn't want to be you here.
I don't have it. Yeah.
Don't have the hireling.
It's a tough. It's certainly a tough life. What are these worth? Just 6?
We could gain a card. I suppose playing this first makes some sense. So I suppose mine are not 6. Yeah, not. Oh, only 4 cards with artists.
Yeah. I have a lot of green in my deck now.
Perfect for Rusty Village.
Yeah. Well, I suppose this is probably close to enough. Technically not enough.
But close to enough.
I probably misplayed that. Well, is there a each fishmonger costs $1? Oh, that won't go. I won't have a shuffle.
Gain and play Fishmonger. Oh,
Yeah, but I can't. I was thinking of practicing, but you can't. It doesn't
Yeah.
get shuffled,
Yeah.
so it's not there.
so many artists are. Yeah, I mean, I will just play my turn quickly, yeah, and then we go next. At least I overdraw a bunch. Too bad. I don't have victory points. 23. Okay. I think we saw enough.
I think that artist buy that one turn was really
Rough, yeah.
rough.
Yeah. I didn't feel good about it, but I also didn't feel good about anything else.
Yeah. Well, you didn't have to buy anything. I mean, it was just that you were, like 6 or 7 in debt or whatever it was.
Yeah. I think 5, but yeah.
Yeah, 5. Yeah. So that was, I don't know. I thought it was a nice kingdom, but all right.
Yeah.
Disappear. I mean, I mean, we have kind of gotten to points where one person had a pretty, whoops. I left the table rather than just going back to edit.
So you're making a new one?
Yeah. All right. Here's a kind of crazy prophecy.
Oh, unlike these before. Now get a crazy one.
Well, this one
Well,
potentially extremely crazy, but does have some.
I see what it is. What do you mean?
Okay, let's see.
Okay,
now.
also nice event choice with it, potentially.
This is our 4th game. So this we'll have seen. Wait. I messed up. Did it do anything to us though?
What? Did you mess up?
I didn't turn off additional Rising Sun stuff, but I'm just checking everything here is in 1, 2,
4, just the 4.
4 event. Okay. Everything's been previewed.
Okay.
All right. So I will return the screen. We have inherited daimyos, which is pretty funny.
So this is the worst Gala board I've seen so far. Of the
3, 4,
2
5,
or 3
right. There's no 5. So Gather is a event that gives. It's cost 7 and you gain a 3, a 4, and a 5. You have to gain all 3 if they're there. There's no 5s here. The only 3s are Leprechaun, Intent, and Reason. Yeah, it is a really bad Gather board. The prophecy is When you gain a treasure, gain a cheaper card. And again, this is not a particularly exciting growth board either. I'm going to be right back.
Yeah. So, of course, there's Hilford at some point, maybe, to gain as a 5, but I guess one can imagine what happens when you gain a 3, 4, and 5 on normal board, where there are strong 5s. It's pretty good. Growth, of course, way more fun with loot or something like that than this. So, yeah. We'll see what we can do. I suppose this Leprechaun gaining golds, gaining stuff, but no 5s. So, yeah. That's something. I also don't know if we talked about the root cellar at all. The last time I was there because we just ignored it. But it is draw on 10 kingdoms where you can make a lot of money. Which this may or may not be. I'm thinking with the trash that I see available, I will definitely open Grotto. And I'm thinking of pairing it with a Poet. Partly to see some growth, but also seems like a fine card to me.
I'm going to try... I don't have my Daimyo in hand, so I'm going to try the open Fishmonger, and then I'll get to play the Fishmonger twice if I want to, depending on what I draw.
That's interesting. Do I even want to play the Daimyo? Yeah. Huh. I'm putting a Grotto in here and not playing Daimyo. Doesn't seem so great either. But yeah, Fishmonger. Talked about it earlier. Makes the Daimyo. Basher and Grotto can wait a bit.
Yeah, I don't know the angle here. Yeah, this is pretty low powered overall. I guess unless we unlock the hill forts and garrisons. There's a lot of draw here. Maybe once Leprechaun's going, we wouldn't call it low powered. It's just that the actions aren't super crazy. How many do we need to get? But probably eventually we'll get the Leprechauns going. Then we'll have something to think about. You know what? I'll buy a 10. I'll at least have some threat.
Threat to do what?
Get garrisons. Maybe I'll build up enough buy that I can rotate and get 3 garrisons at once, you know?
Yep.
That's kind of the... With Leprechaun, not too crazy if you can save a wish or do a growth, right? You know? There's some timing things you can do. You could even get all 4.
And buy 3 10s and then gather 10 garrison?
No, I mean... Like if I rotate with tent, and then I could gain 4 garrisons.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I want you to have 4 tents first.
At some point we'll need the Leprechaun, but is it now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have 6. I have 7.
Omen cards, of course, also kind of fun with Leprechaun. Suppose the alley.
Yeah.
So than
yeah, alley very friendly to it. If you have villages, any of them could be quite friendly to it.
5. 4. I will try this. Leprechaun. Okay. I like that too much.
The the poet has a kind of nice synergy with the grotto situation.
Oh yeah. And also with more than half the board being
Mm-hmm.
low cost cards.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know. You're not gonna probably hit the fishmonger with it.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
Yeah. I might here.
right. I mean, you're not maybe intentionally, but I guess you'd rather have it hit than not if you're gonna drop past the fishmonger anyway.
So those are 3. This is 4. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so growth is live.
I don't know why I bought a fortress over a workers' village. I think I was still in artist mode and was thinking that's how Leprechaun works. This is really not how it works at all.
So I can't
So
put
now I
the
have a fortress.
fishmonger in the. It doesn't. Is the fishmonger help at all here? I don't think so. Let's just do this. So this 5 draw is the draw could still be better.
Hmm. One, two, three, one. So your dream is to get to do the uh hmm. Hmm.
No garrisons for us.
No. This is a nice kingdom.
Oh,
Until I
yes,
bottom
yes.
deck my leprechaun, then it won't be a nice kingdom. But
Yeah, I do have the problem here that I don't want to take the 50-50. I would have won. Oh well. What if I just gain all of them?
you could.
Is that fun?
You should have played one of them before playing the second wish, but
That makes sense.
I don't think you'll miss your draw, but you ought to have done that.
Yes. I have not played with this card.
This has the super growth garrison, you know, because you can yeah. This is really nice. Oh, but you should have gone crazy. You should have done silver, copper, or you should have done silver for your 3. You could get silver fishmonger, silver faithful hound, whatever. Silver, another grotto, probably pretty good.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. That's really nice though. You got your drop. Just that this is gonna be, unless there's a pile out, this is gonna be trouble. You can maybe get all the hill, or the rest of the hill forts, but where is the... There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There may be a pile out. I do kind of need to look for that. Maybe not though. That would be a little hard to manage, I think. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, maybe for you.
Not quite.
No. I don't think I was really even close to it, to be honest. Is Daimyo worth it? Maybe.
Three cards in hand. I want to play 3 more. And oh no. My leprechaun's not behaving. I guess it would have worked again, but 1 and 3 this time.
I guess the nice thing is you don't get to play the garrisons before doing all this.
Yeah, that's not easy to do, but especially not when they're bottom dead.
Yeah. I mean, you have if you have more villages, doing one of them down is not so crazy, but
Yeah. I'm not worried about drawing
no.
deck next turn if I have it. If I
No.
get turn. Some counting here. I have no idea how much you can do. Nope. Not that much. Also don't know if another state makes it more or less likely, but oh well.
I probably would have just done the triple province.
Okay.
If I was you. I mean, my problem is I'm gonna still require like deck stacking on poet hits to get far enough. But I can for sure overcome this amount of VP, and you lowering the estate. You lowering the estates just makes it easier. I mean, it depends on if I can daimyo hill forts or not, basically. But I still have like a wish unplayed, and then if I activate a leprechaun, that's a duchy free, right? Just the gold duchy, and so maybe the way you've done it is more like a tie, but
4 provinces is definitely out of reach for you.
Oh yeah, I don't have any money.
Okay.
I have gains, but I don't have money. I don't know what order I'm supposed to play this. Okay, that helps. That doesn't. I guess there's also a world where, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get it. I think the draw is just not good enough, but.
Yeah.
It would require seeing Leprechaun for sure sooner. And I mean, I could get a Leprechaun, but then that takes away from the other stuff, of course. Okay. There is a nice wish trick where you can wish for gold to hand and gain duchy. That's pretty nice. I also have 5 debt, which really sucks. And I'm not doing super good on that. Yeah. This is pretty much... I didn't know how close I was, but... Because I still have another hill fort. That would have put me at... Trying to think. Yeah, 13. Yeah, if I had had the other hill fort, drawn the other hill fort by now, I would have had a tie.
Yep.
I maybe should have done this earlier or something. Okay. See how bad the leprechaun damage is. Well.
Nope. Precious gold. Can't get a duchy, unfortunately. What an estate.
I don't know if I still have 12. Yeah. So I'd still get the tie here.
Okay, nicely done. Oh, that was the locust.
Yeah.
The locust tie.
Nice. Yeah. it feels like, well, the issue is I have to get a duchy or a tent, or not a tent, whatever, stronghold to get the points. So, but there's probably a world where you stack my deck and I can get there. But yeah, I think Triple Province was your play there.
I thought I wanted all the draw. I'm not sure if that's true.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
You were going to win if I didn't win on my next turn.
Living on the edge. Sometimes you fall. Yeah.
All right. Clearing
So
the
that
thing.
was growth.
Yeah, that was growth. So now we've done the all of the events.
Should we go through them again?
Yep, I refreshed the events.
Yeah. My thing needed a while to load.
Mm-hmm.
I'm again.
Okay, so this one we have new stuff. We have Enlightenment, which is, I guess from now on, the only new things will be prophecies. So Enlightenment is a thing that Way of the Pigs all of your treasures at some point. So treasures become actions that can cantrip, which is pretty weird. Pretty wacky. Otherwise, we just have like continue here, which you could maybe, I guess we could attempt the continued River Shrine and see how that works. I don't know. It feels a little scary. Or maybe not a huge payoff. Maybe you can do it on the second. Maybe on the maybe on the $3 hand.
Yeah. Did you do the Burn of the Rising Sun thing?
I did.
Oh, nice.
We only have the 4, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember to switch it. We'll try this.
I mean, this seems very good to me.
I mean, it doesn't gain a card. It's the thing.
Okay.
It does trash the estates, but you don't gain a card because you gained River Shrine.
Yeah. I will allow it.
Card costing up to 4. Harbor Village could be nice here. We're going to very rapidly. This is going to be Enlightenment's going to help out the both Peril and Haunted Mirror.
Oh, those are coppers are action cards then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where are the buys? On the loot?
On the loot.
Oh, gold mine. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to try an Artist. This may be a little premature. It also helps the Artist, the Enlightenment.
Also have Haunted Mirror.
It'll be cute if we have to use loot to boost an Artist enough, to make a draw. We're pretty thin, so that's not super likely, but
Yeah.
you have to decide whether you want your ghost or whether you want to have a cantrip that's named Haunted Mirror to help your artists.
Yeah, this is tough. I don't know if we want to go into artist debt.
I may have done the debt a little
Yeah, I mean,
prematurely here.
Drew
I got a
doesn't
lab
have
out
that.
of it, but okay. Oh, I can continue my turn. Interesting. Well, I guess I might as well at least draw the clerk.
Root.
But I am. Oh, and I get to. Ooh, this is nice. I like this.
Oh, what's happening? You're gaining something?
Yeah, my river shrine activates. What's nice here? A lot of things, I suppose. Next turn gonna be a loot turn. Surely. But I have to remember to keep the treasures to do it.
Is paragraph plus by? No. Eh. It's okay.
3 coppers I need. If I hit that, it's okay. What else did I buy? Or gain? Alley? Okay. What did you get? Oh, you didn't do it. Oh, wait, chalice. Oh, that sucks. Figurehead also kind of sucks. Actually, it really sucks. That's a bummer. I really don't like the loot events that take a buy to try, to roll your dice to try and get by.
Yeah. Could get an artist here, but
And chalice is actually pretty okay here.
yeah, chalice is fine.
Yeah, I was crazy. I am annoyed with figurehead though. Maybe I should just buy the... Oh, whoops. Maybe I should just buy the gold mine. Since I have the ghost.
Hmm. I suppose continuous Swarm Shacks is kind of cute. I mean,
I do keep forgetting about continue. I don't know if I've had enough money to make it worth it, but
yeah, also maybe it's not too great to hit a loot with ghosts. Okay. Okay, this time I didn't.
okay. Hopefully have enough to use the river shrine. Ooh, this is kind of nice.
Oh,
So I can buy a $2 Swamp Shacks with continue here. That's probably worth it. Two debt Swamp Shacks. That's got to be worth it. No, now I'm kind of wishing I had my alley still.
what do you need your alley for?
Just to cycle. just to try and find an artist.
Oops, I did play some treasure seed that
Oh yeah.
I
That one is a little tough.
mysteriously didn't
It's way worse than
give
Crown.
me any money. Yeah, agreed. Nope.
Ooh. Hammer spell scroll.
Oh, I'm still.
Continue, see how many times, if we add in Villa and Cavalry, see how many times you can get tricked by it.
The answer's every time.
Every time.
Okay. Uh, leg something here. Hmm. Let's play. Do we need an artist? Do we want an artist? Do you think one artist is probably pretty good? All the treasures that potentially can activate it.
Guess I'm just gonna go ahead and this is gross. Did I have enough money to peril and do it? I probably should have done that. Yuck. Gonna probably need it anyway. Take this though. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Mm. All right, I can buy a copper. I gotta remember to do that. Or maybe even several coppers. Try and get this ghost to hit something else. Well, let's try this, I guess. Of course, it was the sword. I guess I don't really need the sword attack particularly.
I mean, clerk is
It's just fine.
fine.
Probably a little better. I don't know. Maybe. Well, I guess if you puzzle box something, then I need both to actually get you down all the way. Technically.
Yeah, I didn't in anticipation. So, and action. Yeah. I remembered once.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
How many coppers do I have? This is, I mean, the coppers are like, oh, you want to save them for the, right, this. I think I played this all a bit wrong. But it'll probably be fine. We're not really close to three piling at all. We haven't really been into the
Yeah.
actions. Ooh, doubloons is really nice. Insignia, I don't know, but doubloons I'm a fan
If it was
of.
a regular kingdom pile, we would have piled it by now.
Yeah. Okay. What do we have now? So I'm gonna have 8-2. I'm gonna draw. I would have liked to get another plus buyer rather than Insignia. To be
Story of the
perfect, to be
Lupic.
perfectly honest, I have a plan though. Not really. Okay.
Continue. Swarmshag is definitely a thing. Something.
Yeah. Yep.
She started the turn with 9 dead, got 8 more dead.
Something.
It's a lot of dead. Paid off. Okay. We do have some options here. By the way, out of curiosity, Harbor Village says playing an action. Does it mean action card or an actual action?
What do you mean?
Could I
I
play a
mean-
treasure now at like a gold for 3 coins and it would still count, or
I think so.
is that
If it was if you play Harbor Village and your action phase and play gold, you should get
Okay.
should get money. I mean, I think that should have already worked with, say, capitalism, right? I mean, you wouldn't need to do it
I
with
just don't know.
capitalism. In the general case, you wouldn't need to do it with capitalism because you'd already have the plus action from Harbor Village, but like, I mean, there's no different. I mean, action, it means action card. I mean, the overloaded sense is just between the counter of actions and action cards. It's not between when you play a thing.
Okay. Oh, I got the other insignia. Okay.
Both the shields.
Ooh. Sword is gonna be very sad. Boom, +4.
All right. Fortunately, I have to just cantrip this. Now I don't know that the gold I gained from gold mine is going to pay off in any sense. It's not clear the game will last long enough for that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The log says plays a gold +3, then enlightenment. Is that right?
Did it give me that money?
No, just says on the log.
Has it been saying that for the other times? No. I wonder if that's a Harbor Village log bug or something. Let me test it. Let me just play another gold and see what it says. Yeah. There it says it.
I think there's also the
And
one
now it's saying for
brackets of the
doubloons and
copper.
also.
Yeah.
So, but it hadn't been saying that until I played a Harbor Village, right? Basically.
Are you sure?
Was it doing it throughout?
Um,
Like it doesn't say it for my
Yeah,
sword,
it
for
does.
my ghosted sword, it doesn't say it on the
on
previous
my
turn.
turn 6, there's a lot plus $1 for my copper. And I mean, it's pretty inconsequential.
Yeah. So there's some log bug. Anyway. Do I have any coppers? Wish I had coppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times 3 is 39, 41 minus 5, 36. All right. So is 36 worth... You didn't hear that, though.
I have not heard 36.
Do you have 40 or anything? How low can I go? Can I go? You don't have 48. You might have 40, actually. But you don't have these golds. You just have loot. Basically. How many loots are there total? 1, 2, 3. Are there 30 loots total? Are there 15 different
Yeah.
loots?
Yeah.
You have 9 loots? Okay, you don't have 40, I don't think. I can take double. I'm gonna go ahead and take another gold here. Do you have the shield?
I don't know. Sorry. I actually do not want to discard.
Sorry, sort of. Plus, there's no way pile outs are in the cards. 1, 2, 3. One. That would be 36 and losing. $20. I don't know. I'm not sure I counted correctly, so. Do you have any artists? Do you have one artist?
I have one artist.
This is where the swamp shacks are a bit of a...
Yeah, maybe I should have played one loot there as an... Oh.
No continuing to bail out. I probably should have gotten some alleys. I don't know.
No, continue. I guess at least no promising continue.
I did have a nice... I actually really liked the gold mines here in the end. I don't know if they were good or not, but... I need 32. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. Okay.
Oh. Oh. That's not good for me.
Too many insignia clickings. Should have turned the autoplay on.
Is there one?
I don't have any idea. To be honest. I assume so, but I don't know. Yeah, okay. That was a kingdom.
Yeah, it was a Plunder preview.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Oh,
Continue
although
is
again,
actually doing... I mean, both the Enlightenment and Continue are doing a lot.
Yeah. I don't think I had ever a game where Para was this interest, or I mean, this powerful, I guess.
Yeah. It was fun. Okay. All right, let me get this fixed. Right, flourishing trade. And then we're back. We're gonna be back in Ninja Town.
Ooh, it's been a while.
We'll see how it goes.
It's a flourishing trade. Actions as buys, and one bridge.
Yep. So once flourishing trade activates, it's got a canal, bridge, highway, whatever. And then you can, if you have leftover actions, like the count of actions at the end of your turn, you can use buys.
What people will call it Western Advisor. Need some names.
For what?
Who were calling it Western Advisor?
Oh. No, I don't know. It's just it's a weird comparison to make in any case. I mean, I get it. People do this stuff all the time with card comparisons. Like, sure, they're both non-terminal draw, but just, it's not, the whole approach is just completely different to the decks you would use them in, and then how you would go about acquiring them, the timing of it. It's very strange. People are so... I don't know. I'll go on a rant if I think about people talking about Dominion. I'll just lose my mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try the temporary ninja skip. See how that goes for me. Quite possibly very bad. The good thing is there's not enough cycling here that you can play Ninja the next turn, so you at least get some sort of reprieve at some point.
Yeah, I was gone for a second there, but hopefully I didn't miss too much.
Mm.
I would like a village. Not on 4 credits.
We may never escape here.
Yeah.
The single card trashing versus the shaman is always
Yeah, and with this draw.
some kind of battle. Yeah. Well, and with the ninja attack. Like, I mean, I had both my trashers that turn, but could only play one of them.
Okay. I don't need to buy a village on credit, otherwise never getting there.
Eventually, maybe the trade will get us there. I think it's still... I still sort of believe we can make something happen here, but... Well, I sort of believe I can make something happen. That's my... Now everything is cheap. What am I gonna have? I only want 4 anyway. So cycling seems good. Because I just want to be able to swap. Guess 5 would have been okay to get both a swap and a shaman, but this is all right. Oh, the Mentis dying.
Yeah, chat too.
Guess I'll take it. This may be a little annoying. Oh, I took it out of the trash. Right. That's actually good. I was playing it blind anyway. I didn't particularly want to. Ah, gross. This could have been really good, but it's not going to be really good.
Ooh, I hit 4.
Maybe you're the one who's going to be clean enough. This was a bummer.
Yeah. I mean, this game kind of reminds me of Ghost Ship.
Yeah, it definitely has some Ghost Ship vibes.
War doesn't do a lot. Oh, I do have another buy. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
I was confused why I didn't auto convert, but I think we had that conversation before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gross. I also did this in a stupid order. But got a lucky draw. No. Yeah, I think it's going to be you who makes the deck.
Two ninjas. I mean, all this, we end up with 5. Let's go. I guess I'm preparing myself for the state pilot.
My bottom decking. This is 5. I have a 5 action hand.
Yep. You're sure it's not 3?
Do we have any? This is gross.
Maybe I want to swap or just keep up with the trashing. Get another +1 card
Yeah.
in deck.
It looks good. Or it looks like the play. I probably should have got another action. Or another swap there to kind of mess that up. Bummer. I feel like I have the thing I need to kick off, but I'm not sure. I'm not finding it.
By the way, do we need to alert the spectators that this is recording?
I don't know. Cave probably knows.
Okay.
Cave may not know, but if Cave doesn't know, we can. If something gets said, I'll just. I'll just block out the chat box or something.
Sure. Okay, we're just I mean, there isn't anything bad here. Hey, yeah, making 5. What? Oh,
All right, I won't make us play this out. You'll have the 7-3 split, and then I don't think there's gonna be any world where I can turn it around.
yeah.
I was not even that. I didn't even have that much junk. I just couldn't get the. I did have a lot of mints. I couldn't pair swaps at the right time. I also misplayed a couple turns with the swap choices. Okay. 2 more prophecies.
So that was. Of course, that prophecy would have been a bit crazier if we had a strong engine and not this Hamlet ghost ship.
Yeah, the only interaction there was kind of like you could pick up shamans pretty easily for swap.
Oh, yeah.
Was kind of
very difficult with this kind of draw, in my opinion.
All right. Well, we cleared the we cleared the kingdoms again. Or we finished the kingdom cards up.
Is there an open landmark slot?
Got it back. Okay.
It looks correct.
Nope. Oh, good. We get to do daimyo torture. At least there is fairly reasonable trashing. Can take a couple curses and probably stay above water.
No fishmonger in the opening.
No, I thought I'd change it up. I almost just clicked it automatically. We do have capitalism fishmonger, which is I probably should have bought a fishmonger actually. I'm immediately regretting it.
I mean, what other capitalism cards are there?
Town, which is not. It's actually decent for town, to be honest, to be able to do that. Though, given that there's fishmonger, maybe not such a huge deal.
I mean, it's also great leader, so.
Right, that's a good point. It probably won't matter. Yeah, you're right.
We haven't talked about it, yeah.
Yeah, great leaders sort of making capitalism pointless. Yeah, I forgot to bring it up. So great leader is champion. That's what great leader is.
Except it still makes torture fun.
Yeah. See, now I drew 4 here, and if my silver's in the bottom too. If I had done the correct thing and bought fishmonger, I would be able to get a 5 here if I had behaved myself.
Try the town. I need to call this. Honestly, here, second river shrine. I've never done. Tiered might be useful, but probably not.
I'm not sure. I thought about it too, but I'm not sure it works out for anything, but maybe.
Suck at this one.
What am I gonna have next turn? This might be a thing, actually. This should work. I should get 2 of these, right? Nice.
Ooh.
That was just like a strict improvement. Actually, let me change this. Let's do like this.
Very nice.
You know, now the real race begins. Uh-oh.
I mean, the others are going anyway.
Yeah.
Funnily, we've had this before, I think, right? This exact same
Yeah,
thing,
basically.
like Great Leader Fishmonger.
Yeah.
I suppose Preview Kingdom are like that as well. So yeah, personally, Fishmongers don't cost actions, and you call them just at the start of the shuffle, and yeah.
Yep.
So all of them.
You just get them and you go. Kassadasture? Do I want? I buy this daimyo. The next turn it's maybe on a town. Fishmonger at best. But it's probably good later. Actually not clear how long it'll take before the torture matters all that much if we're trashing. They have to play like 4 before it's really painful. And in the meantime, you can kind of handle them. Probably. Of course, torture is just good draw here anyway. I'm going to say I don't want 6 dead off 0. Don't know if that's true, but you have 2 daimyos, that's nice. If you hit the town, then yeah, it looks not so terrible to spend 6 on it, but where's our diadem?
Remember what they took from us. So we got 5. Not great. I do need draw. Yeah. Let's do this one first.
Do you have 2 towns or do I have 2 towns?
I think I have 2 towns. I might be lying though.
I think I just take it.
12. Oh, 15 is an interesting number. Okay, how many? Okay. The Destria math is a bit. More difficult.
Is that guaranteed? 1, 2, 3, 4. Weren't guaranteed.
What can I get? This is 5. Oh. It's 9 dice. You might have 5 in dead and a point down. Let's get one more. If you win, you win.
Are we looking at that? Oh, I didn't even think about that one.
Okay.
Well, now
Don't think about it.
Now I have to check. It's $15 though, right, to do the experiments, so that's not going to happen. And I probably have the buys, but $15 is for sure not in the cards. Well, and I would need a duchy even, right? Or not a duchy, but an estate. This may be wrong.
Oh, sure.
8, 10, 12, 18, -3, 5. Okay. That's not super great. I suppose I could just buy the daimyo. Am I going to open myself? Well, you don't have as many buys. Well, it's probably okay. Maybe it's not though. 8. Well, no.
I think I have it, but
Yeah, you should be. You can get a province, so. Yeah, I needed to discard one.
all curses, yeah? So,
Yeah, I needed to discard on one of them, and it would have been okay. You're probably still winning. I don't know. It would have been awkward. You would have to. How much money did you have total?
I think it was 15.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because then
Could have made 14 with a gold.
then the states might have opened up for me. 11. I didn't have 11 buys though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Fishmongers love red leaders.
We'll have all the non-terminal, not all of them, but we'll have a bunch of omens for our final one.
Yeah. And the Torturer was already a nice teaser for our last.
Oh, right. Yeah. All right. So last prophecy is sickness, which offers basically a torture decision at the start of every turn that you play. Super discard or gain a curse onto your deck. So it's a brutal kind of attack thing. We do have Hunting Lodge and First Mate though to kind of combat some of that, so maybe it won't be so killer here. People have to decide if they think they can get away with a salvager or whether they should go ahead and pay up for the Mountain Shrine. I think the 3s aren't incredible, but it's
The 3s aren't incredible, but also the 2s are worse.
I'm gonna try the Shrine.
Okay.
I don't know if it's right or not, but when we each draw our opener with all coppers, then I'll really be vindicated. But really, I'm gonna do the double.
We're gonna do the double.
That was the secret all along.
Double trouble. So good.
But I'm not gonna do the triple. Oh, First Mate, interesting.
First Mate Oasis. Secret tech. Alright. I guess Lodge is also pretty good against sickness.
Ready to be sick?
Yeah. Filled with dread.
All right. Scheme seems pretty good here, actually.
So I don't think we talk.
I need to get plus buy.
I don't think we ever talked about like whether to get Suns or not strategically.
Oh yeah, I just think you just always play the cards like.
Yeah. I also.
I don't know that there's a play.
You want the cards, then it's good.
Yeah, you just have to do. You just have to do it.
It hits you the same way, so there's not really an advantage or disadvantage usually.
This was a real bummer of a draw here.
Oh, so let's gather some things. Let's commit to the mate thing.
No. This could be bad.
Just draws. Right. I clicked on 3 cards to discard and then clicked on the game curse anyway.
Did you not want to hunt for the whatchamacallit? You could have got to it, right? Maybe it would have not been good.
What?
If you'd used Rustic Village Power, is your last card First Mate?
Oh. I had 2 first mates in hand.
Oh, when you discard
hand. Yeah. I don't. Maybe there was a play order that would have
No,
done.
I mean, First Mate doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to get money here. A little bit, anyway.
It's a thematic touch for sickness. Okay. Not great. Not great.
I think I can afford to take it here. Yeah, that was wrong. All right, the Mountain Shrine is going to draw. Okay. And this probably didn't matter.
All right, Costa.
What does 9 get me? Nothing. 9 gets me nothing. Maybe time to gain first mates and trash them. To salvager. So maybe could have bought a Mountain Shrine.
Mountain shrines are kind of nice now, yeah?
This is pretty good. This I can live with.
Province Gala, yeah.
We're gonna keep running these piles down. Guess I'll probably swap to double province. You still have 6 coppers.
Do I? You sure?
No, but
I think I have 4.
did I play some? Was there a... Oh, I'm just bad at math. There are not 16 coppers in the starting decks. I'm just dumb.
$14.
Just double gather.
Ooh.
And lower everything.
Yeah, I guess I need to get to 16. I mean,
Yeah, probably.
it's kind of tough
I don't
anyway.
know if that'll do it, but
We're not probably.
do you need to check my math here? At some point. 5, 7, 11. What's the last card? Another one of those. Guess I can trash one of them. Wait, that's not enough. I kind of messed this up. Probably it'll still be fine. But maybe not.
It probably will be. 14 is enough to double gather again. No plus buy. Yeah. Here's a tough.
So I don't have a win though. Because double gather is just one duchy. And I'd have to buy the curse. I can take one province. I guess true double won't be safe. True triple? Well, true triple will be safe. Double plus mill, is that safe? 27. Probably not. That's not even good math. 24. I should be able to win this game, but I'm afraid I'm going to have mucked it up somehow. I just one province and we'll see what the situation is, I guess, because I have the milling power that you don't currently have. You can do double gather for a pile, so as long as I'm at least 3, so I probably need province duchy. Should be okay. Double gather would let you, yeah. I think that'll be all right. This is what I've decided. I don't know if it's true, but. I guess it could also be a gather rather than just strictly a duchy. I can take like these guys. It'll be okay. I believe.
Hmm. Okay. I'm afraid that is my turn. Bit anticlimactic ending if you have something.
I think I will have enough. I tend to be a little bit of a scheme hater, but it did some.
Yeah.
It gave some peace of mind, if nothing else.
Yeah, with Cygnus and Hunting Lord, you can, I suppose, just guide it away every time.
Yeah.
Although I didn't really mind the curses either.
Yeah, I mean, I took the curse. I didn't necessarily have to, but it didn't seem like I took the curse pretty much every time. I think I discarded 3 once, but there was not like a point where I felt like it like super mattered for me to not do one. I think I could have done either one a lot of turns and it wouldn't have changed my turns in the middle there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All right,
so
those 4 days of previews in a nice nice
into
long
one.
video.
Yeah,
8
pretty fun
games.
kingdoms, I think.
Yeah.
But I think it's just the norm nowadays. So
Yeah, I think we had good kingdoms. The ninjas ones are definitely get bogged down, but
Ninja, yeah.
we kind of got somewhere eventually on both of them.
Yeah, and the first one was fine, if I remember correctly. Just difficult to get going.
Yeah.
But it's nice.
Yeah,
to
we
have
had
these
the
attacks.
dual ninja shaman to really. The first one I think took even longer though, because there wasn't. I don't remember what it was, but it felt like it took us forever.
No resignation in that one. So.
Maybe the draw was worse. I don't remember. I don't even remember the kingdom. But anyway, thanks for playing. Hope everyone enjoyed watching it. And catch you all later.